What's up, YouTube? It's Kenny again. It's about 6:30 in the morning. I'm headed across I-90 to Carroll Stream, Illinois. Made my delivery in Wisconsin yesterday, and now I'm going to be picking up over here and headed straight back to Fort Worth for home time. Before we get started, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just a truck driver driving across the country, researching and trading stocks, and I will not be held responsible for any moves you make in the stock market, not ever. I'm not your mama. I'm not your mama. Do your own research, make your own decisions, and take responsibility for those decisions, all right? Hit that subscribe button. Help me grow the channel. Looks like I lost a couple subscribers over the last few days. Not sure why, but hit that subscribe button if you're just finding the channel. Like the video, help it get pushed out to other people so we can grow, and leave me a comment below. We have a Patreon in the description below. Consider joining that to support the channel. All the money that comes from YouTube and the Patreon and whatnot goes into an M1 Finance pie to grow my retirement. So, wanted to make a video today. We're going to talk a little bit about what happened yesterday, and I also want to talk about some moves I made in the post market and decision that I made. And here we go. All right, so yesterday had a great day in the stock market again. All right, just everything was moving up. We had Enphase at up 3.5%, Lordstown up 5.5% again. Hyliion made a big move to up 8.4%. Was up as high as 10 or 11% throughout the day. Hyliion was making a move yesterday. OEG making a move yesterday, up 7.7%. So everything just moving in the right direction yesterday, okay? Tesla was up 2.3%, so she's moving in the right direction. And just a lot of good things happening in the stock market for us yesterday, all right? So I expect that to continue. We may have obviously red days and green days mixed in, but I expect for us to continue on the upswing as big money starts to rotate back into these growth stocks. I expect stuff to start moving again, all right? And it has been since I pretty much called it and said I think we're over the hump. It has seemed to be headed in that direction, so I hope that continues. I expect it to, and it is what it is. We'll see what happens. So yesterday in the Roth, I told you I have been nibbling at that Grayscale Ethereum Trust. Well, yesterday I started nibbling at the Grayscale Bitcoin Trust. So the ticker symbol for that is GBTC. Those are the only way that I can get exposure in the Roth IRA currently to cryptocurrency. Still, the plan remains the same, to build really small positions in both of those for a long-term hold in that Roth IRA. Not sure how big the positions will end up. I'm just going to start nibbling and see where the price action goes. However, in the cash account, in the Webull, okay, made a decision that I'm going to start actually getting actual crypto in there, okay? That's always been the long-term account. Yes, I have recently made some changes in there, over the last several months with everything that's happened. But, I was looking at my finances headed into home time. I really feel like I'm going to come out of home time this time with a nice cash position in my pocket and be able to make some deposits. So I went ahead and threw a $250 deposit into the cash account. You guys know I don't have a lot of money to throw around, and that cash account is small. So yes, 250 is a pretty small deposit, but I put 250 in there. I also sold my position in CLNE for about a $20 loss. Okay, I just saw that as an opportunity to just go ahead and it's not that I don't think that they're going to do well in the future, but it's a really small position, and it gave me an opportunity to free up a little bit more money, get me up, it's probably going to be somewhere around, I'm not exactly sure, $300, $400 or something I'll have in there now, and I'm going to use that money to start working into crypto fractionally in the Webull account. Okay, now the plan is for that to be a long hold, but I want to have actual access to the volatility so that if there was some kind of a just epic jump, I could sell it and pay the taxes on it and catch that volatility, because in the Roth IRA, using that ETHE and GBTC, you don't really catch the volatility. The more I've watched it, the more I've noticed that it moves more like an average. So as Bitcoin shoots up, GBTC just kind of starts curving up. And the same thing on the way down. It's more like a moving average, like when you watch the lines on the chart, how they don't exactly move with the stock, like the 20-day moving average or whatever, how it kind of just goes nice and slow and gets pulled up by the price action. That seems to be the way those trusts are track the coins. And so if there's a big spike up, you're not going to catch that at the top. And so I want to be able to, if it was to happen that we just had this giant spike in some crypto, that I'd be able to catch that volatility. So that's why I made the decision to go into it in Webull. And also, Hamster made the observation that doing, tracking crypto some on the channel could be good for growth, could be good for the channel. So I'm learning more about it, to feel confident talking about it. I mean, obviously I don't go real in depth into anything, but I'd like to know a little bit more about the inner workings of these coins before I start talking about it. But I was thinking about it yesterday, and a lot of times, like on the weekends, I don't have a lot to talk about. And so doing that, making a video on the weekend, maybe a couple of videos on the weekend about crypto, could be a way just to kind of fill that void. Because I do feel like there's a little bit of a void on the weekends. There's not a lot to talk about. I can do a little update, but crypto runs 24/7, so there, could very well be plenty of stuff to talk about on the weekend. So that's where I'm at with that. We'll see what happens as far as me making a bunch of crypto videos or anything, because, you know how people are. I'm going to have really small positions in this crypto stuff. So, but I want the exposure to it, guys. I've liked it for a really long time, and I just haven't gotten exposed to it yet, because, I don't like to buy things when they're really hyped up and run up real high. But now we seem to be in a really good spot to start to build these positions. So that's where I'm at. Hit that like button. Hit the like button, guys. Help the videos proliferate. That algorithm that YouTube has, when there's a lot of likes on a video, it helps it push out. Maybe help me grow the channel a little bit. Leave a comment, subscribe, and join the fucking Patreon. It's in the description below. Join that motherfucker, or you suck. Thanks for watching.